Hey guys, what's up? The Minecraft Potato P here, and sorry if I sound a little weird. My throat kind of hurts a little bit. I think I have a cold, but that's not that big of a deal. But anyway, I'm here with you with another Wi-Fi battle. This was with one of my friends, and we just decided to have this neat little battle here, and he had a pretty cool team. It was pretty interesting choices, and it was a really good battle, really fun, and I enjoyed it. And as you can see, I do have a new team, and I was going to stick with this team, but I did make some switches, which you will see in the next battle episode coming out soon. But, well, actually, it might even come out on the same day, I don't know, but we'll see. But anyway, without further ado, I guess I'll just get on to the battle, so here we go. So, he leads out with his Lapras. And I lead with my Luxray, which is a really good matchup, but he was obviously expecting an electric type attack, so he withdraws right away and sends out Lucario. And I just went for Thunder Wave to paralyze because I knew he would probably switch out, so I just went for Thunder Wave just to play it safe. So he gets paralyzed, and I take back my Luxray because one physical move could do a lot of damage. And I send out my Arcanine. Just try to get like a fire type attack on him. Then not thinking he was going to switch out, but luckily he didn't switch out. But he used to go for close combat, which almost took out my Arcanine. It was so close. I was left with 2 HP. And I went for extreme speed, or he went for extreme speed, sorry, to take me out, which was a really good play on his part. My Arcanine goes out without even getting a chance to do anything. But that's fine, because my Arcanine does play a huge role in the next battle. But I send out Crazy Mexican, the Ludicolo, and I go for a Rain Dance so I can get my Swift Swim up. And I knew he still Blastoise and Lapras out, but I knew I could easily take them out with an Energy Ball. But he is paralyzed, so he wasn't able to move that turn, which is good for me, so I just went straight for a Hydro Pump. I got a Stab, plus the Rain, so it did take him out instantly, which was awesome. Then he sends out his Venusaur. I guess so. That's fine. But I did have Ice Beam, but I didn't think I would take it out. So I thought he was a Mega, so I thought he was gonna have thick fat. So I just went into Politoed to try to get some nice damage, but it did take him out. I wasn't expecting a Grass type move because Ludicolo is also Grass, so that was pretty interesting. So I just go back into Ludicolo because he obviously wasn't a Mega, so I just went for Ice Beam. And that is going to do pretty decent damage, about half, and he has to recharge because of Frenzy Plant, and I just went for another Ice Beam, and it did take out his Venusaur, so that was a pretty nice play right there. And now goes his Venusaur. So the rain did stop, which is unfortunate, but in the next battle I did have a Damp Rock, so the rain stood out, but then he sends out his Lapras, thinking the rain would stay, but I switched out because I didn't want to get killed by this thing, because I need Ludicolo out still. So I went back into Luxray, and he went for an Ice Beam, which I guess didn't really do that much. Yeah, so he brings back his Lapras and sends out Charizard. I didn't really know what he was going for, so I just went for Thunder Wave to try to get another Paralyzation, because that's always good. Because Charizard is now paralyzed, and I went for a Thunder Fang, tried to get some nice damage, and it did massive damage and took out his Charizard, which was pretty cool. My Luxray is really strong in physical attack, so that was good. And then he sends out his Gardevoir, which I was thinking this was his Mega, but he goes for Psychic straight away, which is not going to take me out. It almost did, but I went for Thunder Wave again, because I just wanted to get as many Paralyzation as possible, because it's really useful. But he has Synchronize, but, you know, it doesn't affect me because I'm also electric, so I went for an Ice Fang, try to get some nice damage, and it did almost half, but luckily I got the Paralyzation thing again, and I went for Thunder Fang, try to get some Stab to see how much it would do, and it did take out his Gardevoir, and I don't know why I didn't go for Thunder Fang first, like, right away, because that probably would have done more damage than Ice Fang, but he sends out his Blastoise, which is an interesting choice, and it was cool. He had Strength, and it was like, ooh, physical Blastoise, and pretty sure Blastoise is more physical attack, but I don't know, Strength was pretty interesting to have on a Blastoise, but I went for a Crunch to get some Stab, and I'm pretty sure I was Choice Scarf, so it did some nice damage, and he goes for a Hydro Cannon, but I avoided it, and it wouldn't have mattered. Even if it did hit, I probably would have lived because I'm a dragon. But he sends out his Lapras, and I just went for a Dragon Pulse to get some nice damage. Oh, I guess I wasn't Choice Scarf yet, but I still did a lot of damage. That did nothing. The Lapras just ate it up. So I just switched out because I didn't want to get killed by Ice Beam. So I sent out my Aggron, thinking I'd be able to take an Ice Beam. And of course he did go for Ice Beam. And of course it's not going to do anything. I mean, he doesn't have the best defense, but it was okay. But he went for Hydro Pump, and of course that is going to take me out, which kind of sucks because this was my Mega. So yeah, I thought I wasn't going to be able. I thought I was going to live it, but I just go into Crazy Mexican here, and he goes for an Ice Beam again, which does neutral damage because I'm both water and grass. And I just set up a Rain Dance again because I'm nothing without that speed. But it does power up the Lapras's power a little bit. And of course I outsped him, and I went for an Ice Beam myself. And of course it just ate it up. I don't even know why I went for Ice Beam. I think I was hoping for a freeze or just to do some damage at least. And he goes for Waterfall, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen a physical Lapras before, so that was pretty cool. And I just sent out my Hydreigon again. And I didn't think I was going to live this Ice Beam. And, of course, you know, I was right, because Ice Beam just destroys Dragon. So out goes my Hydreigon, and that kind of sucks. But I just sent back out Crazy Mexican, and I don't know why I just didn't go for an Energy Ball in the first place, but I finally went for it, because for some reason I kept thinking Ice resists Grass, but it doesn't. And he goes for another Ice Beam, almost takes him out. It was really close, as I said before, and I just went for another Energy Ball, and takes out his Lapras, which is really good, because that Lapras was really bulky, and it was really getting on my nerves. So, the rain did stop, unfortunately, because I needed that speed. And he sends back out his Blastoise, and goes for a Hydro Cannon, but I avoided it, and that was extremely lucky. I would have died, and he would have won, but I got an Energy Ball to take out his Blastoise, and I beat him. So, it was really close. I avoided a lot of attacks, so it was really why well, Hydro Cannon is a really easy move to dodge, so the accuracy isn't the best. So he just went for Brute Force, like really strong, powerful moves, which are easy to avoid. So it was good that I was able to avoid those attacks, or else I would have lost. So this battle was really all based around luck, and it was a really fun battle. Yeah. So thank you for the battle, and yeah, that's really it, guys. If you want to battle me, I'll put my friend code in the description, so if you want to, you can just message me below your friend code, and we'll battle. So, that's really it. I'm Minecraft Potato Pete, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.